I'm Jessica Elliott and I'm here today to meet Gareth Wood, philanthropist and entrepreneur. I'm going to be learning a little bit more about his successes and finding out how you too can make it as an entrepreneur. So, can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
Well, I own and operate bars and restaurants in Scotland that employ about 350 people. And I'm also the founder of a foundation called Adventure Philanthropy, which is based in London.
Cool. So I'm guessing it keeps you very busy.
Absolutely, yeah.
What does a day in your life look like?
Well, I mean, it's maybe easier to quantify it in a week, but I spend maybe 2 days a week on the restaurants and making sure that they're run properly. But I've got a fantastic team behind me that help me do that. And I spend a couple of days on my Adventure Philanthropy Foundation, which is based here in London.
Tell me a little bit about how you got involved in the hospitality trade.
Well, I was sent out to get a job when I was 14. Always kind of instilled that we had to go out and work and make a living. But when I was 17, I got my first job in the hospitality trade. So I was a glass collector. Fell in love with the hospitality trade, the people, the staff, the suppliers, the industry as a whole, and I loved how sociable it was, and it was just something that carried on through university. And I've always worked in the hospitality trade, so when I had to get a real job and settle down and make some money, it seemed the obvious choice to decide at 25 years old to start my first restaurant.
So the term philanthropy, a lot of people probably don't understand what it means. For me, I think of it as somebody who perhaps gave to society for a good cause or something like that. So what is your definition of philanthropy, as it were?
Well, I guess people describe me as a philanthropist, and I would say that I care about people, I have a heart, I worry about what goes on in the world, I have a social conscience, so I'm always looking at how I can try and improve other people's lives, and I want to make kind of real sustainable change in the world, and social economic change in the world. So I guess it's hard to define exactly what philanthropy is for one person or the other, but for me that's what it means.
Excellent. So if someone's watching this and thinks, right, I quite like that lifestyle, what could they do right now in terms of taking the first steps to having their own business?
I think you have to go and make sure that whatever business you're doing, you've got as much experience and knowledge about that sector as possible. So, and that could be either practical experience or learning, going to university, or even on-the-job training. So yeah, I think that's absolutely key, first and foremost. And then I think obviously finding the funding. There's lots of opportunities and government agencies that can help you do that, but finding the right funding so you can start your own business. And yeah, it is risky, but that's part of the fun.
Well, your story is very inspiring. It's been fantastic to meet you, so thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been great.